Yo, what's up, guys? Mr. Barber here. Now, I'm going to read from here because Mr. Planner likes to use like point 0.7 font, and I can't see.
Point 0.6, actually.
Okay, 0.6. So I'm going to read from here, put up with it for just a little bit. So, isolationism and total involvement. Washington has to decide at a certain point, is he going to make buddies? Is he going to make friends with someone? He decides that he wants the protection from France. So he signs this treaty of alliance with France in 1778. This means France has our back if we ever beef with anybody. What that also means that if France beefs with someone, we also have to have their back, which is a little sus because we're a new country and we did just beat England, but we don't really want to get into any real big conflicts with any other powerful nations for a while we recover from the war we just fought. As you can probably tell, France ends up getting in a beef with someone. They're going to fight England. In 1793, they declare war on England. Now we're kind of in a pickle. Washington had signed this treaty. Now Washington has to decide, like, yo, do I go back on the treaty? I don't really want to fight against England again, but I did sign it. I got my man of my word. Washington was a high moral dude. He always kept his word. But now he has to decide if he's actually going to do it. So he has to figure out if he's going to abandon it or just kind of for America's best interest or take France's side. So he's got kind of two options. And make sure you write these down in your notes. He can do something called total involvement, which is a policy that of being involved in all of our allies' affairs. So if we make friends with France or England or Spain or any of the other major countries back in the day, we are going to be involved in whatever they do. If they go to war, we go to war. If they've got beef with someone, we do too. However, what that also means is that we put ourselves in a pickle because they might want to fight with someone that we don't really have any issue with, but now because we're friends, we have to go to war too. Similar to like you guys do with your friends, where if like your friend hates someone out and they get in a fight, now you hate that person too. It's a similar type of thing. Or he can be an isolationist, being neutral. So when you put your car in neutral, what does it do? Nothing. And that's kind of what isolationism is. You're neutral. You're not going to do anything. It doesn't matter what they're doing in Europe. It doesn't matter what they're doing in China. It doesn't matter what they're doing in Australia. America is going to do America, and that's about it. So he's got to decide between these two. Now, every conflict is different. Not every conflict is exactly the same. But in this instance, the discussion question is kind of what do you think is the best policy? Just in general, all right? Should we be involved in other countries' affairs, whether it's someone like China or someone like Russia that maybe are kind of up to no good, or maybe some of our friends like Mexico or Canada, someone close by, or do we stay out of everybody's business? Should we be neutral, isolationist? Tell me what you think, and we'll keep it moving.